how to complain and argue. That's usually a selling point for me. I tell them at the first class, I'll teach you how to argue effectively.
The classes themselves are really diverse. In essence, there's something for everyone.
The kind of training that we've been in helps you to unstress yourself. It works on you so that you can communicate better with other people.
Having strong communities and quality of life is a complex puzzle. But when individuals are empowered with more knowledge and skills that is science-based skills, they're going to make better decisions and they're going to have healthier relationships. It's good for them, it's good for their children, it spills over into the workplace, and that builds stronger communities.
I have become a walking, talking, unpaid advertisement. I have talked to singles, I have talked to people who said, well, we're thinking about getting married, but we don't know. And people that have been married, and I said, you gotta go.
I have fun from time I come in here to the time we are laughing, enjoying us, and we learn. It ain't just about laughing and joking. You actually learn something. And then when you get in an argument or something, you actually think of what they said.
So if you look at a map, we're spread out pretty strategically geographically, meaning there should be access for most citizens to a center. A number of published studies, some come out of our program here in Alabama, that are absolutely documenting important positive shifts for individuals in their sense of well-being, even depressive symptoms, the quality of their couple relationships.
When you have a healthy relationship, you will learn to get past certain situations instead of just, like I'm used to doing, just up and leaving, just walking out or running away from a situation. And then by having a healthy relationship, you learn how to, get past obstacles.
So there is a misperception that moving people towards marriage is the goal, and absolutely is not the goal, because in fact an unhealthy marriage is a very unhealthy place to be, and so it can be as much a marker of our program's success to move people out of unhealthy relationships as it is to move them towards committed, healthy relationships and marriages if they choose.
We hear all the time, I wish I'd had this, when I was growing up. I wish I'd had this sooner. I might not be where I am now. And so even to try to get to people younger, we work in the local high schools to try to get to them before they get to that point.
I do like this class, yes. It is. I do look forward to it, and I've heard a lot of kids say that, hey, we get the relationship class today.
I don't want to make the same mistakes I made before, and I didn't know there were mistakes until I realized from them.
I have multiple parents and teachers come up to me and ask, does it have to end? So they definitely love for us to come. They learn a lot, and word of mouth is how we've been able to continue this partnership. So they let others know in the community, and then we have people calling from a lot of different places saying, will you come here? Can you do it here?
The kids aren't just keeping it, they're taking it home to the parents, and so it's helping out with the parents' relationship.
We also have some data here from some parents who participated through a Head Start program, and we documented that over a one-year period, those children whose parents were in the relationship education class had enhanced social competence from age 4 to age 5, compared to, unfortunately, the children whose parents were not in the program showed a slight decline. So this is some early evidence that an educational program for parents focused on their adult relationships can be a protective factor for these more vulnerable children.
Relationships are just like common sense. Everybody's just supposed to know what to do, when in reality, we get out there on our own and we don't know.
So many people go into relationships thinking they can fix whomever they choose to be with. And you can't control or fix anyone but yourself. And what we provide and this information provides is the skills to be the best that you can be.
Started off a little rough, but since we've been coming to these courses, we've learned to communicate better instead of blowing out of proportion with anger. And that's something this class has taught me as well. It's up to us to break the cycle.
We do have a really high divorce rate here in the state of Alabama, and we have historically. At the time we started this work, Sylacauga, Talladega County, #1 in the state of Alabama for highest divorce rate. And after 5 years of participating in the project, they dropped about 30 places. There's a lot of research that's coming out to show that we're on the right path. funding support is provided for the programs through federal sources, and so the programmatic supports that we're receiving is actually quite small in comparison to the amount of money that's being spent on intervention. We also are providing the rationale through the documentation of the program effects.
I mean, when you have less divorce rates and you have less teenage pregnancy and you have healthier families as a whole, your whole community is going to benefit from that.
And I think what you'll hear from participants is that it may be just one thing that they hear, that they learn, that has them kind of just turn the corner and head down a different and better path. And I think that is worth investing in.
We need to do everything possible to make strong individuals, strong couples, strong marriages, so that we can have strong families, so that we can continue to be the country I think we were designed to be.